Just gonna wait for viewers, for those that see after. Sometimes recently. Better when I'm dancing. Oh, oh. Now I can move and groove to what I did the other day, just for a few minutes. I think I need to. My neuropathy is really, really good. Okay, so I did. I think it's just you. It's a laugh. You know what I'm saying? That you're confident, babe. We know that you've been singing all day. Show the world you got that fire. Get louder. Show the world that you got the dancing. Oh. Better when I'm dancing. Hey, yeah. We can do this together. Make me feel better when you dance. Okay, what was the other one here? Just something to do for the intro. I thought I might kind of do a little bit of singing with it to fancy it up even more. I keep thinking of Vici, but it's not a Vici. It's Codaline. It's a really nice song, but I needed this in the order that I had them. I only have two others lined up. The days. Just making some coffee. Pick a cup if you'd like to. That's actually quite funny, and that's actually the thing I wanted to remember to do, come to think of it. Other than pick a cup, which I have picked. Let's pick my nose, just kidding, which I haven't yet picked today. But, I'm going to put these on, not necessarily because my feet are cold, but because my neuropathy feels that I should. But yeah, I'm making some coffee. And then we can chit-chat about anything. Can't do it if you don't stick around that much. Oh, hey, oh. It looks like it's just in the little moving preview. It looks like my friend is deep in a conversation on his page, but we can get in one too. Yeah, if you have something that you have an interest about or a passion about, or a song you'd like to hear. But I am noticing that, and I just opened this chat, so it's the case. We'll see if this one's chat even opens, because the video did. But I did notice that, I don't want to wait forever. That's what I noticed. That, well, one, oh, here we go. Just a moment, please. So we got someone here, and been rolling for about 5 minutes. I thought I wouldn't put the blurb because it's just, I'm not completely know about some of those topics. I just felt like, why put the blurb? See if I can figure it out as we go along. So, yeah. So yeah, feel free to enter the chat. But other than that, trying to remember what else I played in there. I mean, other than, yeah. So let me just see here. There was something I just brought. Yeah, this. I don't usually like to have two things playing on my device at once, but I'm trying to figure out what this one song is. I still have not gotten the copyright. Da 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 da. Which one did that go into? I think it went into.
Hello,
feel the feeling. It's okay. And I hope you.
Sarcastic sound.
Let me know what you think of this.
Well, I know.
We were young, we were the ones, the kings and queens of, we ruled the world. What song is this? Oh, right. I did this one for the DJ. Every single word. Taking different paths, travel different roads. I will always end up on the same one when we're home. When you're in the trenches. Hi, Angel. You saw me on David's the other day, right? Glad to have you here. I'm singing along with one of my other songs. We're trying to get coffee. One of my other covers. You're the one to rescue me. Cool. Nice to have you here. Thanks for talking live. As he would say. I got you, brother. I got you, brother. Love what? I got you, brother. You love what? Thanks for the heart, brother. You know it, eh? This is what I did the other day. I'm just singing with a little bit. I take song requests, of course. Oh, cool. You know the song? I love you, and that's the truth. It's the truth. Living different lives, heaven only knows. If we make it back with our fingers and our toes. 5 years, 20 years, come back. We're all I was dying on my knees. Would you be there to rescue me? We will drown at sea in my life so you could breathe. I got you. Just having issues with the coffee maker. Been having a bit wonky lately. No, it's pretty. Are you still there? Doesn't indicate it, but you might be. Oh, my health today, I tell you. I also had a bit of stuff in my hands and in my eyes too. Oh God. I got I was dying on my knees. You rescued me. finally, I'm just almost going blind. Oh. There we go. Beautiful. Are you still there, Angel? Brother, I got you, brother. Yeah, it was a mind yesterday while I was browsing. I had to go to a different app on my phone, and the playlist that I had open, and now it's suggesting person 1, 2, 3, and ukulele underneath this. Not another song or anything, but earlier today I did a stream. This might be the only one, but I did a stream. I did another song called Angel, I believe. And Kawana, whatever his name is. Tonight, as an angel home, she goes we can go. I learned something about that song the other day, and I'd like to talk to you about it. But I have to stick around. Those are the only two of theirs I think I know, actually. Yeah, it's a pretty song too. Oh, you do know it? Cool. Yeah. Well, you know diverse music then, eh? Not that I ever doubted you or anything. Yeah, what do you think I was? There's that very good. Oh, we had a good afternoon. We had a lovely morning trying to get a little lunch. Then it was a little touch and go, and now we're ready to have a rest of a good evening. Unfortunately, it is only 5 o'clock. This was leaning. I just tossed something in the blue bin behind it. Next song request, please. Let's keep this going that way. At least until G gets downstairs. Then when he goes out briefly, I think you should. I got that moving and grooving. Not that I know what the hell. Now you have the coffee. Can't have my tripod again. Let's celebrate. Woo! Sorry, I'm looking back at my video I did the other day, because I know I did some music in it. I thought I might want to sing with it. Days ago I found it. To add some music into this. I'm really not sure where it is now. It's 6 here. Okay, cool. So song request, that's what I'm looking for now. Even though I don't have a ton of energy, we'll roll for a little bit. And then after that I kind of just want to relax, hope that YouTube works on my laptop and later. What was the thing I was wondering? For some reason I thought you had said the song. Which said the singing. Totally not the song. Just kidding. Okay, things are being a little bit finicky on my other device though, so I might just have to completely focus. But what makes it easier is to have somebody here to chat with. And I happen to have two, so let's see what we can do. Woo! So I was just listening back to one of my videos the other day because I know there was some music in it. I thought I might sing with it. But then just skipping ahead. I'm at the piano again. What am I playing? I should take that out of the playlist. Well, I don't know if you resonate to this. At the moment, you're the only one here, so I'll play it for you anyway, because I don't want to just sit around waiting. Exactly. And I'm not sure if you have anything else interesting to say otherwise, do you? If you do, say it! You know you can. I'll hold your piece of cake. What about? I think I'm thinking of the keyboard, though, at the moment, though, to be quite honest. Oh. It's got a more comfy seat. This home just got my eye. I'm finding something to sing with here. I don't remember what I was playing. It was just a couple days ago. Hey. I know a Janet Kelly, and no, not quite. But what a thing to come in and just kind of jump into that with capitals and everything. Are you gonna reach the top? Please relax. You'll go out shortly when you get downstairs. I keep walking ahead. If you keep living behind, stuck in the same position. Not feeling that song today though. Anybody have a song request for me? Baby, they're tumbling down. Didn't even put up a fight. Didn't even make a sound. Found a way to live the end. Never really had no doubt. Living in the light of the halo. I got into now. Like I've been awakened. Let's sit down with some cup. That I'm taking. Thank you. Never gonna turn around. If you have you here, feel free to suggest some songs. Most styles. It's not metal, which is not the same as hard rock. Not blues. Other than that, everything I want and more. Oh yeah, I was playing with styles on this actually. Be a halo. Knowing my saving grace. Where that's burning in the app. Anybody's wondering, I get cold neck and shoulders sometimes. Often. I don't really take this really much. I used to wear sweaters fairly often, but I don't really into them. Sun, even in the darkest night, I want, addicted to the light. Just pouring some coffee, if you didn't know. Would you like any? Ooh, bubbly coffee too. Why is it that bubbly? It's not usually that bubbly. What the heck? I hate to dump it out, but I'm thinking I may have left some soap in the cup. Let's try that again. That one works pretty well today. Didn't really make all that much. I do take song requests, like I say. Yeah, it only made. I think I have an issue with this coffee maker, even though I got it making. Man, it did use all the water, but it only made a cup and a half, and this cup is not that big, and I'm kind of waiting for David to show up, to show it to him, but it doesn't have to be just him, of course. This is just a song you're tuning in on, by the way. You don't seem to mind it, so that's cool. What's playing here? Something else is playing. Right, I thought that's the tab I was on, actually, but... And I will say that I'm sorry that if somebody is commenting and they're hoping I'm just going to see their comment at some point, for some reason I'm not seeing it. If you're, it's been kind of hit and miss lately. But I'm glad to have you here enjoying, hopefully thinking positive and happy thoughts, and have a good time. Anyway, I won't focus on this song that much longer. I was just kind of waiting for it to wrap. I'm wondering what caffeine's up to, but... Yeah, he was California, then he settled down. Fun weekend plans. Sticker suggestion. Yeah, me too, actually. Well, it's still going to be very, very cold out.
Oh, thank you. And here's
I still don't have a lot of money. So no, not really. I'm hoping to get a bit more done this week, next week, but no, not really. Maybe getting a new phone. I do have a meeting on Saturday, and then maybe sometime during the rest of the weekend, interviewing a friend, having a conversation. But depending on if my device cooperates, that might be on her page. So I guess there may be some, but nothing out and about. Out and about. Oh, I see it. Open twice. Actually, I would be curious to possibly go to English page. Especially on that, Fred David is quite active. But, whatever. So, I guess, I don't know. I did have that chocolate, so maybe I just shouldn't have as much coffee. I only have a little bit of the evening to get through. Well, the rest of it, which is a little bit. So let's see what this looks like when we add milk. I bet you it's going to look like coffee with milk. But what I mean is, let's see what it looks like as far as how full it's going to be. Because I don't want to make it like with too much. And I guess I'm fairly early into this, so I'll just say my usual spiel when I'm handling the products that the vegans may dislike. I get you, I feel you, I hear you. But I am on autism spectrum, which is likely the reason that I'm picky. But then again, well, it's taken different context or whatever as I've gotten older. And actually, when I was younger, I was picky in different ways. But I mean, in my mid to late teens and into my 20s, not that much past my 20s, I certainly was less picky. Oh, he is, eh? How long has he been rolling for? Not long at all. Just started. And she's probably, even if she hasn't been rolling long, she's probably going to roll all night. Rock and roll all night, party every day. I knew somebody back in the day who had a dog named Gene Simmons. That is right. I did say that. Okay, where is the sugar container? Well, this is, it's under this plate. Pour some sugar on me. If you need more love. That's right, I was on a plane with them. How did you know? I'm sweet from my head to my head. Which I'm confusing in my head now with loving every minute of it. And I won't expect you to do that. But I hope that you will like at least a little bit of this, love a little bit of it, and literally like. But there was only one person there when I said it, and they went away. They were like, no, not liking their loving mood. And let's think hopeful, positive thoughts to anyone else who's video this as well. Look at this. And then, yeah, it doesn't always make it hot either. It's been more finicky. That was the first time, personally, that I've seen it not make a full cup. Which is weird because I just didn't hit that. Yeah, it used all the water. I'm pretty sure I put the normal amount in. So that's strange, but whatever. Are these actually whole wheat, or are they just in this colored paper? I think they might be. It's not really what I want. It feels too dry and salty for what I want. I don't know what I want other than... Yeah, I was actually thinking about talking about that. Now, I don't see Kathleen showing as live at the moment. She was a moment ago. So I'm just trying to find her in this list. Some of which are ones that I don't want to bother anymore, and they're still showing. Cook that. Yeah, here. Keep just missing her. Maybe she'll think to watch the first 25 minutes since I said I wrote 25 minutes. But the first 25 minutes haven't been all that interesting. Certainly not as interesting as the next 25. Well, I'll probably use this cut fairly often, so. My friend was looking at, I was trying to remember, he had one that said something. Anyway, my friend was looking at some online, and and then G brings this one home today. And it looks kind of similar to, now I don't think, oh yes, I did put sugar in. How's it taste? Tastes like tea is what it tastes like. I don't know, I'm on the fence about that. I feel like it needs a little bit more sugar. I feel like I should tell myself I don't really need more sugar, and it is drinkable. It's a different kind of coffee. It's a little weak though. Different kind of coffee drinking experience. Oh, hello, this is great. We don't want to do that. I almost thought that was showing me something like this. But nope. I kind of want to preview that first, but I can just skip any I don't feel in here. Just have to get out of that. And, remind myself too that, I don't think I would have been able to actually the humongous cheering crowds and all the people and different ones telling me to do different things, It's for the best that, as much as it could have been cool and I got talent, it's for the best that I don't end up on shows like that. So, but it's just showing me one of those singing shows. Oh, Idol, actually. Auditions? Is that it? It must be, yeah. Huh, okay. I mean, that could be alright. I don't think that, is it Katy Perry that was on there? I think so. I don't think that's her, though. She was actually dating, I don't know if she still is, actually. She might be. A Canadian politician of sorts. I mean, for reasons, unfortunately, but not too sure how that came about. But I'd like to know all the juicy details. Just kidding. Since it's not Donald Trump, I actually kind of would. I don't mind either of them. Although, when I say I don't get political on here, although, as far as Justin Trudeau, I just don't follow politics all that much. So, I used to not mind them, and a lot of people liked them. And then, I don't know, for the past, I don't even think they're anymore. I should know this, but I don't. But I think for the past, almost a year or two, I started hearing people say, So, but I can't be more specific than that, so. Now, I do and don't feel like doing much cooking, but he always says rice is one of those things, and my goodness, it's already 8 o'clock almost. And I've only been rolling for half an hour. I can't figure it out because I thought that I did end up running. Let's say right. But I wasn't there for very long. I wasn't lolling about. I started pretty quick, so I can't figure that out. I think, we got a bit of a late start because he did an errand after work. I think some of the other spa routines. So I'm trying to decide. Part of me wants to make some rice. Part of me, I have two pasta dishes. One I added this sauce to that we got that wasn't that great, and I don't even remember. I didn't even mean to get it actually. Um, and I figure that's a lot of spaghetti there. I don't want to waste it, so I could have it, but I'm gonna have to do something to it, and I don't know what that would be. Oh right, I was gonna put the peas in it, and not chocolate chips. Although I might have this beforehand because it's almost 8 o'clock, and then it's a little too late for that. Maybe I should even put some in here. I'll do that. That's when he'll tune in when I'm making a fancy coffee beverage. People do this kind of thing. So I don't know about putting the chocolate chips in it though. Which is kind of what I was going to do with the ice cream. Well, so much for not having much sugar. That doesn't happen very often. I don't have to even use the ice cream. Cheese and olives as well, yeah. I don't want that cheese. Okay. I don't know if I want to put the olives in it though. If you want to make some garlic bread up though. I'm so confused. if I'm already confused with what's already in the fridge, that might be telling me not making anything else for tonight. I'm not telling him we got hummus because we didn't want to. I mean, the garlic bread, yes, because I want to have that with whatever I have. This would go good with that other dish. Yeah, that's just bland. Really, yeah. I'm kind of thankful that it wasn't spicy. I should have thought of that when I got it, that it might have been, but well, I also haven't got it. But yeah, definitely I think enough of this spaghetti here for both of us. Oh yes, definitely there is. Most defiantly. I mean, definitely. So I say let's work on that, because even though that sauce kind of sits in it a bit better than the canned sauce, and so it won't dry out as much, it will. Now, one thing that I have found is that sometimes having, I'm sorry, that's a straight pose. Sometimes having rice with pasta is quite nice, but I don't have any made yet. So, it's just kind of, I know it's extra carbs and stuff, but it just kind of adds to it in a nice way. Adds a bit of texture, that's the word I'm looking for. Well, I guess those chocolate chips, I don't know if I'd want the ones that don't kind of melt, but those ones did. I don't know, I mean, it's kind of foamy and frothy on the top, but I want to add this. But they're probably going to sink to the bottom. Yep. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think I'll have that tomorrow. Possibly with this. Okay. Starting to figure it out. Okay, I told myself, but. So, yeah. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to make is actually really, very easy then. Other than heating these up. Which is also quite easy. And icy too. Okay, I don't think I'm going to heat those up till I'm ready to have the other stuff though. And Do I want a bit of that one? And then just have more of that tomorrow? Well, basically, I don't know if the peas is going to be enough to jazz that up. I really don't know if it is. I thought of something else, but it might sound a little odd. And it isn't actually near February. I'm kind of surprised. But, you know, I used to go to meals at a community thing, and they used to give out homemade, like they had probably onions in them and um, garlic maybe and stuff, pickles with a variety of different things. So it's similar to that, although I admit also kind of different. I'm gonna go bring the dog downstairs though. Yeah. All because so, but it only takes 5 to make the ground, man. Unless I put a lot of cheese on it, but I have probably had olives with spaghetti before. Certainly with noodles, yes. But I probably have. But that doesn't mean I like it. So yeah, I don't know. If I'm not going to have... This is like one of those section plates. And if I'm not going to have things in sections, then don't use this plate. Right? Yeah, the vitamin don't use it up as much. I don't really want to say that, you know, but it's true. I wanted to talk about that, actually. I prefer to do it if there was somebody here, so I might wait. But, oh, right. You know, so you still got quite a bit here. Yeah, I don't think I have a huge appetite, so this should be good enough. That's really strange. Let me just check. I think it's just the way it's showing it. Please. He's been outside. He's had food. Well, he's got food in his dish right now. Not really sure why he's being noisy, but he is. Okay, let's see here. Sure, why not? Getting to the point where it should be water stuff. Lately, though, I get hungry later and later. Let's see if she's still there. Stop. Okay, people, I included, don't want to hear that. Oh, they sound like you're beatboxing a little bit. I will admit that. It's not taking. So yeah, just quickly typing something to someone. Still no difference in thing. Please. Let's get past that now. Please stop. Okay, you got. Well, maybe I'll give you a bit more for your dinner. I'd rather wait until we're eating, but you think you're getting a treat out of Tuesday? Well, actually, maybe I should give you one of them too, even though he doesn't. I don't think he has the kind I would prefer to give, because that's how he's trained us, you know. So. Our dog's being hyper. And also, they don't make these easy to get into. Either that or it was the way I did it. So, I think I remember having to cut them before too, though. You do have to sit nice, though, first. Somebody there, like, I have to sit nice? What? I wonder what that's about. I mean, that's what I'm implying. Maybe thought, oh, he's just not sticking around very long. That's weird. Oh, hi, Luke. How are you? Nice to see ya. You just got here, I guess. So I had to process that for a moment. Hope all is well. It's decent. My health has not been great today, that's for sure. But I've enjoyed chatting with you via David's, and now here. Don't forget to like. And do we have cinnamon? Because I don't really know if I like cinnamon on a beverage, though. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I figured that. The like hasn't stuck, though. There was already 3, I think. Wasn't there? Yeah, I think so. And one of them was Angel. She's like, oh, well, if she's not here, I better go back to her. Can you wait at least 10 or 15 minutes, though? Thanks for being okay with my... I was mostly joking with things I was saying earlier. I mean, you can't share just a little. Just well, I meant that. Got Angel back, so I'm happy. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah, I guess you hadn't done that yet. I appreciate it. Now all you gotta do is hit the like button and stay for 5 more minutes or so, and I'll be happy. I kind of would like to roll longer, but I know that you've kind of got your attention in 2 different places. I don't think Angel's in the other one either right now, though. Actually. From what I've noticed, she was, but of course you are a cool guy. Well, I'm not, but yeah, I appreciate that. You as well. Cool enough to hit the like button, though? I mean, I don't know if it's just not sticking you like I am hitting it. It's like, well, it still says 3. No, but anyway, you know what I do wonder? But there's already ice cream and chocolate chips in here. And sugar. I don't want to overload my system. Oh, thank you. There we go. So what else? What else goes good with coffee? Look at the cup David sent me today. Just kidding. G got it either from work or the Dollarama. We'll have to find out whether the brand of the ones he's looking at were heirloom. I still don't know what site he was looking at. Okay, well here I'm. Well, I mean I'm 45 minutes in, and you're the only person here, but it's not something that I'm super open with. But I mean, I'm asexual, so yeah. I mean, you know. And I know it exists because I am. Not that you're questioning it, but you know, I know what I experience on almost daily. So And yeah, today I had very tight muscles. My neuropathy started acting up this evening um, as I was waking up from a nap, which I didn't sleep hugely in. Um, and yeah, it's and I'm still tight, and I got to get my I got to get some medical tests done, but I'm gonna walk there. I did find out something you need to know today when I called. She couldn't. She had to look it up. She couldn't just assume yes. He's requested the test, but it's been way too cold to go to do that. I don't drive, so our transit system sucks, and it's not that far that I would take the bus. It looks like you made a up. I get that. He said, "Yeah, he said 5 minutes. I'm watching." I'm just kidding. Anyway, so but if you are still there, I have a question for you. But first, let me get this started. Well, you got. Thanks. Well, that's partly G. I've been maintaining it and adding to it, but the other person in the house started this channel long before we even knew each other or lived with each other, I believe. And so yeah, I can't take all the credit, but I am wondering where the butter is. Oh, let's finish up this. Well, maybe not finish up. That might be so. People, please don't judge. As I was just saying, I used to go to a meal program. Sadly, I don't anymore. But and there are lots of those around. But as far as nearby, and I'm picky. I'm probably even pickier now than I was then with food. Thanks for the 5th like, by the way. Although it only says one of you's here, it did say 2 for a moment, but I appreciate that. But anyway, and they used to serve. They used to make homemade pickle mixes, essentially. And they would serve it with anything. So that makes me think it's not that weird, because relish, of which I relish, is actually it's actually quite exactly pickles. I'm not too sure what else, but I don't eat it very often, so if it's unhealthy, more unhealthy than I think, then whatever. But it was established in 1869, this company. Actually, Heinz. I'm originally from the place that in Canada that yeah, because like I said, I never said that it was in it, but I'm not far from. So get this, Luke. I think you said the territorial name. I'm putting way too much butter in there. I'm gonna have to do both pieces of bread. I live probably about a 2-day drive away from you. Like I say, because not right in you know where. This is YouTube, but it would be too specific. But yeah, so not very far if you drive. Just saying. You and Angel can come visit. And then I'll have some Angel visitations. By the way, I know there's a second person here right now, but you know what? It's white light energy. It's helping. And it wasn't the money for it. But, oh, hi, Jackie. And actually, Jackie knows about this. I channeled your dad in David's chat, but I don't think you were still there. And hi, Jackie. I was hoping you might show up. Oh, now I might have to tell G, dance a bit more, or do your fitness thing a bit longer. This has suddenly picked up. It only took almost an hour. But, you're originally from Edmonton, yeah. I know that. Do you drive, though, out of curiosity? And we've got a Texan in the house, I'll just say that much. Yeah, because I guess you did gather that I do that. Yeah, pretty much it was just that, I'm trying to remember now. I'm tired. Something about, marrying someone so quickly, or thinking of getting married to someone so quickly via the internet. No, I wasn't asking you, Jackie, but thanks for being here, and glad you're here. I was asking Luke. Just take a look. Anyway, and it says, it's hard not being a driver, isn't it? It just makes so many more things difficult, but it's also hard being a driver. Anyway, and basically said something about, what kind of pains, out of curiosity? I have to do a road trip sometime then, and we got 4 of you here now. Anyway, basically said something about, I wish I could remember. If that chat still loads, it's his video today, right? And hopefully it would show. You might just have to go look at it. Somewhere in the middle of it, I think. How long was his stream today? No, I was saying that to Luke. Pay attention, Jackie. No, just kidding. And even though I seem like I have some energy, I kind of really don't. Um, but basically, ow! Now I just burned my finger. Basically, just, wishing the best. It was better than I'm remembering it. It was just like 3 lines. It's true. And if you have any questions for him now, I could see what I can do. Um, I don't, I don't know who does best. But oh yeah, I relate to that too. Much pull surrounding you, or people. Okay, well, open up. Open up. What's something that you're struggling with? I would love to wrap this up having helped somebody. Not just being good company and this and that, but actually having helped somebody. Don't say, I'm not close enough to Angel. Something other than that. Exactly. She is, so am I at times. What can I say? Just kidding. To have her as my... It sounds like you do. So when did you guys first meet on was it via David? Where did you get together from? I don't think I'm anything. Oh, well, that's not true. And I guess Angel and David and I are helping you see otherwise. And nobody should feel that they aren't worth anything. Is all. I mean, that's pretty big. I mean, I don't know why you'd say that. Really? How long ago? I mean, I kind of want to put more sugar in that coffee, but I also don't. Smells like I'm cooking eggs or something. Speaking of that, eggs are something that kind of I don't really eat very often, to be quite honest. Find them a bit gross, but it's something I used to like. And we don't have as much necessarily that I could have for breakfast tomorrow. Oh, what did I just do there? Shoot. Luke, are you still there? Sorry about that. Luke, are you still there? I accidentally did something there that I didn't mean to do. Sorry about that. Okay, good. You briefly you weren't though, right? Actually, don't tell me, because if that didn't, even though unintentional, didn't work, then anyway. So yeah, what's something with the mental health that you're struggling with? Feel wanted because no matter what, you will never. And she's talking about me and God. Me and God. You know that song? With me and God. Me and God. Jackie, did you stream today? How did it go? Why do I have 3 pieces of garlic bread out? I thought I only took 2. I only want 2. Man, tonight's really trying to load me on the sugar and the carbs and kill me. Kill me now. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that, because I'm sure maybe, when you have struggles, sometimes whether you're saying it to God or whatever, you might feel that. Again, not something that I hope anyone feels. And we have to have compassion, understanding, and empathy for someone that's going through something like that. And I didn't mean to get that deep. Oh, really? Ill? Like with a cold? So anyway, can you tell me one of the things you're dealing with in your life right now? Or something that you struggle with your mental health? As a life coach, I'm called into action. And I want to help. Jackie, if you haven't liked yet, please do. I want to throw some corn in there too, for goodness sakes. I got to make this spaghetti more interesting. The rice isn't making itself, and by the time it gets down here, it'll be too late to make rice. Something like a corn, okay. Because it's going to be almost 8:30. And then it would, well, I'll see if he wants to. But the other thing I wanted to ask about, so I've only ever had somebody else make rice for me. I feel like he told me how to do it recently, but I don't remember. I know I could look it up, but yeah, I don't really remember how to do it. Really? You think? What makes you think that? Who's told you? Anybody or just yourself? Wow, that's still in there. Yeah, I'm very thankful that the channeling that I do is not that. And I know that because I can identify who it is almost always. It's never aggressive. And it's not 24/7. Some people that channel do experience it almost 24/7. But Oh, that's the only reason you think you have it? Not because you actually feel like you've experienced it? I mean, it can be genetic. I was listening to someone earlier today that was saying, oh, genetics this, genetic that. There's nothing you can't heal from, as, as far as like, um, well, I can understand that. I mean, you're at a pretty young age to do that. Let's just say it, just like any profession, there are good ones and bad ones. A lot of them are peer pressures and psychiatrists, and I feel mixed about that. I'm not saying I fully disagree with it, but I definitely feel mixed about it. Um, what I'm afraid of is I've got some medical tests I'm going to do soon, and I'm afraid that it might actually confirm that my diabetes, that I have it, or that's getting worse. Um, but at the same time, there's part of me that does want to know, you know. Um, well, you're not, you just keep being a good person. That does remind me of that song I was listening to on loop the other day by James Blunt. But just keep being a great, good person, and not that I'm saying that people that struggle with that disorder aren't good people, but it can certainly impact and impair their lives. Yeah, for sure. Um, I'm sorry that that was something your dad struggled with. Let me just take a moment with that. And hold some corn, because why not? Because he was a corn farmer? No, just kidding. That's a good point, Jackie. Um, he does want you to find the right help. He's happy. He's actually saying, I'm actually really thankful that you're offering it to him right now. I can't even express how thankful I am. However, he might need more than that, and I do want him to try and find that, because he deserves it. And if he doesn't do it now while he's young, it's only going to get harder. You get help, and this is what I suggest. And again, I'm always happy to be here for you, but this is what I'm suggesting now. That you look for the help, and then you decide what makes sense to you, what doesn't. Who's a good fit for you, who's not. And then go from there. I don't know why I sense that. Oh my. Yeah, and they would. I mean, medication can also bring it on sometimes, but they would. They would. So, I hope that you are comforted not only by the words that I've already said, but by the fact that, that in heaven, he doesn't have to deal with that. But here's the thing, and I haven't thought that much about this kind of thing, but thinking about it now, when somebody has those kind of struggles or a health issue, and then if they were to come back, their earthly self might still have it. So really, it is best, even if it's hard, for him to remain there, and for you to wait until it truly is your time. But that's, I know, I understand the mixed feelings. I do understand the mixed feelings, but you can't look at it that way, because it's not healthy. It's not healthy. And see, you've opened up at least a little bit, and I hope that this is helping. And you have to have a positive attitude, or things won't improve. I mean, I'm not going to say that it is the guarantee that they will, but it will help. So, hey, listen, I've been dealing with not that, but other things in that area, in that field, whatever you want to call it. I've had ADHD since I was really young, but other stuff mostly since my 20s. I'm about as old as Dave, just about. And thanks for not being ages, by the way. I'm glad that you like us. I'm probably, I'm kind of in that mid-30 area, and yeah, well, thank you. And is there anything else more specific? That wasn't what I was expecting. That particular thing you mentioned. No, but yeah. So I mean, I'm still human. I'm still not perfect, and I still have struggles. But I know I've learned some things along the way. I know I have, and that's why. One of the reasons why I have this channel, so that I can talk about those things. So, unfortunately, unless I happen to get that phone from a relative tomorrow, I won't be rolling again until tomorrow evening around this time. Well, I started about an hour ago. Maybe I still have bath, so actually, yeah, around this time. And hopefully, we'll see you again then. Jackie, if you didn't like, because I know that Luke did, and then yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm glad I came back to his chat though, because I almost didn't. Now, right? Okay. You have more than one, both the same kind, I guess, eh? Okay. So, I'm gonna figure out dinner. Well, it's really just heating it up. It's not exactly what I'm feeling like, but it's what we got. I don't know if I'm feeling like the other pastas anymore, so cover it with enough cheese and the right kind of sauce. I'm disappointed about this sauce, but I don't hate it. It doesn't as much as that other stuff. It's supposed to have Italian sausage and onions in it. And it actually kind of looks like it might, but in essence it's really quite boring. Nothing much. Spaghetti. And not even like with a really well-made sauce either, as I was kind of alluding to. I'm just kind of whipping it all into shape. And I'm not going to be eating it with a spoon, I'll tell you that much. So you're like, really? Who knew? Who knew the spoon knew? I have no what I'm saying there. But I really thought I had a fork kicking out. I get worried about G. It's been about 20 minutes. Ow! And my fingers are a bit tender. I wish that I could go get those tests done this week, but I am seeing somebody. I am seeing the person I'm hopefully getting the phone from on the 29th, which is in a couple of days still. But we have two things we got to go do, and I don't know if we're going to have time to do anything else. Not only that, I don't want to get all worried. Okay, so what were your results? And she would. So I'd rather tell people I'm familiar with and people I'm not familiar with on the internet. You know, not that they wouldn't worry or whatever, but, you know. Do I want corn or just peas? I don't know if I don't even know if I think corn goes with spaghetti. So rather it is. And I'm going to put some of this. I know this is different, but I don't mind the seasoning. Montreal steak spice. Truly Canadian. And I got some on my own. Just kidding. I don't know what's in it, but it's got, like, it's salty. It's got some sort of crunch. I'd kind of almost rather not know what's in it. But I think it's like onion flakes and maybe garlic flakes or something like that. Which is why it works. The garlic bread is perfect. One piece almost got burnt, but it's perfect. Yes, it's not cheese bread, but whatever. Who said it had to be, right? I'm going to be having it with my spaghetti, which is going to be cheesy as heck. Cheesy AF. I really do appreciate Ryan Ace, if you see this. Although it's an hour in, and I know you just started a live. But if you happen to notice this, I really do appreciate you altering that phrase because I said so. It really showed his care when he did that. And his people pleasing, you know, showed that he actually also showed that he valued me being there and so wanted to make me comfortable. I really, really appreciate it. That's what I always aim to do. Yeah, I was watching this other guy and basically he says, hell yeah. Hell yeah. There's a lot of other great phrases. And I said, heck yeah. And I said it a couple times on different occasions. I think maybe a couple times in that one chat and then the other one. And then every now and then he still does it. But that's just because it's habit. But he's adjusted it. And if it's not because of me and he sees this, I hope he won't tell me so. But he's like, heck yeah. And maybe it sounds a little funny, but I don't really say either. So, sounds good. Still feeling weak from this cold, so I have to take care of yourself. Okay, I'm satisfied with how that went. So I'm going to wrap her up. See, if I'm watching this, I'm going to want to chat. Well, watch that, I'm going to want to chat too. This I'm least likely to want to chat about. So that's what I'm watching. Okay.